All right, well, our next guest is a UK chart topping recording artist, number one on iTunes on the UK hip hop chart, over 3 million streams on Spotify for his current single Raise Him Up, which features his cousin Ed Sheeran. Yes, I said Ed Sheeran. I'm speaking about Jethro, a Lone Star Sheeran. Good morning, Jethro.
Good morning. How are you, Lisa?
I am doing really good, and the reason I'm doing great is that yes, you're a rock star and all of that, but you actually came to Trinidad and Tobago, I understand.
Yeah, my daughter was raised there. I lived there for about 4 years on and off.
Yes.
At the time, I've worked with many artists out there, including Atta Clan, Tim Star, Chromatics.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
so yeah, I loved it out there. I miss it so much, and I'll be coming back soon.
Once we open back our borders, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
And
maybe next year, like early next year, I think I'll be coming over to work with some artists. I've got a new track with Capleton coming out with Tim Star, who's from Trinidad. So
well, speaking of Capleton, I understand you've worked with people like Damian Marley and Sizzla Kalonji and so on.
absolutely, yeah. We got a Billboard #1 in 2018 for an album. It's a compilation album called Tropical House Cruises to Jamaica.
Yes,
And we
yeah,
were
that's correct.
4 weeks running and 19 weeks top five. So that featured like Sean Paul, Damian Marley, Stephen Marley, Sean Kingston, amongst others. So yeah, really proud of that album. But I've got actually two more songs coming out with Sizzler and Capleton and featuring a few Trini artists.
And speaking about Trini artists, you are actually collaborating with someone who I adore. He was a member of New Creation, which they had their own hit, Hey Jude, back in the day. I'm speaking about Kojo Regault, who is your manager of your label. Tell me about the work that you guys are doing on that production.
So me and Kojo, we've been friends for a long time. We've been in London in the studio working. We've got a song coming out together called Keep On Moving, which is the next release. But also we were out in New York last year together, and we kind of spoke about this new movement that we're doing. It's called Urban Angel Records. It's a production company also, and he's managing that whole side of things. So yeah, so Kojo has been a good friend, a solid friend of mine for a long time. So we're moving together in different avenues, but mainly it's he's kind of focusing on the label at the moment. But he's also an amazing singer, so why not have him on a song?
Why not? And I understand that Keep On Moving might actually have some soca rhythms inside of there.
It does, yeah. It's got a soca kind of vibes. It's got that tropical housey feel, but it's got a real Trinidadian pulse to it. Of course, the production company and producer Herbert Skills from Soundmakers Music is from Uganda and Africa. So big up all Ugandan peoples and also Ghana, because we got another song coming out with Shatta Wale also from Ghana.
Wow. So you really keep busy. So you do hip hop, you do reggae, you do a bit of soca, tropical house. What's your preferred genre?
It's a kind of fusion because I'm from Bristol in the UK, and we fuse all our music really. Kind of back in when I was growing up, it was all kind of like hip hop, punk music, and reggae. So it's kind of a melting pot. So I kind of grew up in that environment. So I've always collaborated. Coming to Trinidad and having that pulse to my music and working with Corey San and all these kind of different musicians and artists, and just throwing on different people at the same time and coming with the Bristol sound as well. It's always been kind of my background in music. So now, I mean, I'm doing work with Julia Marley,
Yeah.
Royster 59, who's under Eminem's kind of camp, Shady Records. So I love mixing up and fusing different artists. The Babies on a new remix we're doing, Big Up Contractor Music in Jamaica. So yeah, it's just kind of like bringing everyone together and coming on a song and just making it the best it can be.
So
I
this,
learned that from Trinidad, I'll be honest.
I was just going to say this reference will not fall flat on you. It's like a callaloo, right?
A potong, they say.
So
Yeah.
what did you let's switch up gears a little bit. What did you like most about when you were here in Trinidad and Tobago? What do you miss most?
Culture, the food, the drinks. I love miss the rum, the stags, caribs, and all that. Like mainly roti. I love bonus chicken roti, doubles in the morning. So it's kind of like in England, we have bacon sandwiches for breakfast, but we have them at breakfast or for dinner. So it's kind of like a doubles is a similar thing, because most people go, what curry for breakfast? They don't really understand it, but it's my favorite. And there's a place in London that I get it from. It's called Roti Jupa.
Yeah, I know
In
Roti Jupa. Yes.
good people. Yeah, they become really good friends of mine. So I'm there every time I'm in London. That's my first port of call. So I just miss the beach and Tobago, the sun, the people, the fets. Seeing Michelle Matano perform for the first time in seeing him in concert blew my
Yeah.
mind. Like to me, he's like a Michael Jackson of this era. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
an amazing
definitely.
performer. And he's actually taught me so much in my own performance when I'm on stage. Just
Hmm.
his energy and his kind of rhythm and like everything he does, I think is amazing. So I learned a lot from Trinidad. So
So tell us about the collab with your cousin Ed.
yeah, so this is a new song called Raise 'Em Up. And it features a guy called Trunky from England. He's from Wembley in England. A beautiful guy, great singer, brilliant artist. So we're working on another song right now, but the one that's out with Ed is called Raise 'Em Up. It's kind of a tropical house Afrobeat vibe, and it's out and it's hit 3 million streams
Yeah.
already and rising. So
Well, congratulations on that, Jethro. And I can't
thank
wait
you.
for you to come back to Trinidad and Tobago. I'm really looking forward to the collaboration with Kojo Regal. Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
boy, look, Kojo, yeah. Keep on Moving's coming soon. We've got a lyric video coming out, and also we're going to be shooting a video as soon as this lockdown thing's over. We were hoping to do it in Trinidad, but let's see.
Yeah, let's see. We never know. But keep a space, but maybe you can do a remix video
Yeah.
shot in Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you so much, Jethro, a Lone Star, Sharon, for joining us this morning and just sharing and bringing so much energy and vibes across. Wait, before I let you go, I need to ask what's going on in the UK with COVID-19 and all of that. How are
Uh,
you guys doing?
they've shut down. I'm actually in Denmark at the moment,
Oh,
and
okay.
so I'm here. But in the UK, it's very similar to here. We've kind of shut down to 6 people at a time. Most of the schools
Mm-hmm.
have closed, gyms and restaurants and bars and things. But yeah, it's not as bad as it was, but yeah, it's kind of they're closing down slowly but surely. I think you can have like 6 people at a meeting right now, and funerals and weddings and hospital visits are at a minimum. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not great, but it's not as bad.
Yeah, it's the same thing here. We're down to five, but we keep it going. And I know it's a time when creatives can get inside themselves, get inside and just create great music like what you have been doing and just topping
Song
the
with Coach,
charts.
the
Yeah.
song with Coach will keep on moving, and I think it represents the times we're going through right now. So I can't wait for you guys to hear it. It's an amazing song, and it's perfectly fitting for the times right now. So we're going to release it as soon as possible.
Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you so much, Jethro, Alone
Thank
Star
you.
Sharon. And so wonderful chatting with you. Give Kojo our regards here.
Thank you.
A wonderful.